Hey, so if you're a thinking sentient being who cares about democracy, you're probably disgusted by what happened to Debbie Wasserman Schultz over her career. Started out as a good liberal, now she's a corporate douche. And it's obvious, right? So I just want to say this about progressives, right? This is more about progressives, because progressives have some tough elections ahead. In South Florida, Tim Canova, who's a progressive endorsed by Bernie Sanders, refuses to take corporate money. He's running against former DNC chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz. I'm going to pause for the boos from the Bernie crowd. Boo. Never mind that Debbie Wasserman Schultz sandbagged Bernie in the primaries. Never mind that Debbie Wasserman Schultz, as DNC chairwoman, has raised more money and lost more elections than any other DNC chairman in the history of the party. I'm sorry, DNC chairwoman. Yeah, never mind that Debbie, as DNC chairwoman, has raised more money, yet she's lost more elections. She's raising lots of corporate cash, but still losing elections all across the country. We got all this corporate cash to fight the Republicans. Turns out we're also Republicans now. So when voters are given the choice between a Republican and someone who sounds like a Republican, they choose the Republican every time. So that's what Debbie Wasserman Schultz is proving. And you'll be surprised to hear that the Debster, as I like to call the Debster, she hasn't been good for Florida either. Debbie has missed more votes than any other Florida Democrat. Did you know that? She supports fracking. She pushed for offshore drilling. She's against medical marijuana legalization. She's against expanding security benefits. She is against expanding Social Security benefits. She supports predatory payday lenders. You're Democrat. She voted to protect banks from regulations. And guess what? Of course, just like her president, she supports the TPP. That's the trade deal that rips sovereignty away from countries and people and gives it to corporations. So after months of refusing to debate Tim Kavanaugh, Debbie originally agreed to a 15-minute debate.
That's ridiculous.
She finally agreed to do a real debate last Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Now, Tim Kavanaugh looked very serious, kind of like Yul Brynner in The Magnificent Seven. He didn't do bad for someone who hasn't been a professional politician for the last 25 years. And Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who seems like a pleasant person. Someone I'd like as a neighbor, maybe. A neighbor who's always calling the homeowners association about my unconventional garden. Turns out, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, head of the DNC, some of her staff at the DNC were colluding with her personal campaign staff to help defeat her opponent in the Democratic primary. That's bad. That's not good. When she was asked about this, about the employees of the Democratic National Committee colluding with her own employees from her own personal congressional campaign committee to defeat another Democrat in a primary, that's a big no-no. This is what she said. This is what she said when she was asked about it.
I would hope that staff who I work with would be interested enough, care about me enough, and be interested in my political success, that they would try to be involved in a way. But at the end of the day,
she just said that she didn't get any help from the DNC staff, but would hope that the DNC staff would, quote, would care enough about her to engage in intangible. What she's saying is she would hope that the DNC staff who works for her would engage in intangible, unethical behavior on her behalf. That's what she's saying. I would hope that they would do that they would engage in unethical behavior on my behalf. She just said that. That's how wrapped up in the system she doesn't even realize what she's saying is she's revealing corruption. Now, the Debster is just one cog in the Clinton machine. Speaking of which, I need to take care of hair clog in my sink. In the entire debate, she never gave a straight answer to anything, Debbie Wasserman Schultz. compared to Tim Canova with another example of the Wasserman babble. Here we go. So here they ask him, hey, are you for or against fracking? Tim Canova's going to give an answer, and then let's listen to Debbie Wasserman Schultz's answer.
Would you both support a ban on fracking in the state of Florida?
I would.
You would?
Bam! He would.
And look at his expression. He knows where she stands.
I would. Boom. Yul Brenner, huh? Here we go.
I think we need to strongly regulate fracking and make sure that we protect our environment in the process.
So you're open to fracking as a possibility in Florida?
As long as we have significant regulation.
Vote yes.
I'm open to this. We have to have this. Are you for or against it? You for fracking? You against fracking? If it's regulated, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's what it means. She has all these No, the science is in. Fracking is horrible. The science is in. So these people who wag their finger at the Republican Party and say, oh, they don't accept fracking. We accept science. Accept the science on fracking. We don't accept that science. Why? Because we're getting paid not to. Just like the Republicans get paid to deny climate science, we're getting paid to deny fracking science. Now the Democrats, we're just like Republicans. Debbie was responsible for helping kill medical marijuana in Florida. Also, did you know that? Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
She is a buzzkill.
She is a buzzkill, and she helped kill medical marijuana in Florida. She was asked about her current stance. Her answer is being examined by 420 analysts trying to figure out exactly what she said. It was a much longer answer. She just kept talking and talking about whether she's for or against medical marijuana. I'll just give you here's one little brief little part of it.
I support the use of evidence-based medical marijuana, and I'm glad to see the Obama administration just made a decision to allow for more research to be done. I share President Obama's opinion that we need more research to make sure that medical marijuana is evidence-based so that we can make sure it can...
We need to she needs study. 2016. Not sure about medical marijuana. Evidence-based. No, what you are is corporate cash-based. And WikiLeaks already revealed that alcohol money is why you guys are against medical marijuana. Yeah, isn't that great? I'm just like the president. Like the president was also bought. That's why we need a revolution, because you're all corrupt. That's what we talk about. When we say corruption, this is what we mean. Why would you be against medical marijuana? You're a goddamn Democrat. You're just as dumb as Chris Christie about this? Oh, because you're taking money. But you're pro-abortion, so you act like you're a better person than Ted Cruz. But you're not, Debbie. You're not a better person. In fact, you're worse, because Ted Cruz doesn't pretend to be something else. You're pretending to be a liberal. You're not. You're a completely corrupted, sold, bought and paid for, corrupted tool. That's what Debbie Wasserman Schultz is. She talked a long time without saying anything about medical marijuana. In fact, she's still giving her answer right now. Well, let's remember, everybody, August 30th is the day of this primary election. Early voting has already started in Florida. Tim Canova is up against lots of Wall Street money and the Democratic establishment. Miami-Dade Broward has some of the lowest voter turnout in Florida. But if Canova can energize younger and Hispanic voters, this will be an important victory for progressives. I can't overstate how important it would be if we got rid of Debbie Wasserman Schultz. What a victory for progressives. Debbie is running away from more debates, saying she doesn't have time for debates. Debbie is essentially saying that she doesn't have time to debate the issues facing her own constituency. Doesn't have time. I'd like to talk about the issues. I don't have time. I got to go raise money so we can lose some more state races. August 30th, it's up to Florida to turn the page on Debbie Wasserman's brand of politics. Let's do it.